I mean, don't let anybody shake what you're seeing with your own two eyes, right? When we're talking about policy, Nixon wanted to make his main policy universal health care. He wanted that to be his flagship policy. Didn't end up going forward, but that's what he wanted to push for. Reagan was talking about
Hmm.
how we need to have a path to citizenship. George W. Bush was talking about how we need to have respect for immigrants, even undocumented immigrants in our nation. So these kind of lashing out from this administration, this regime, it's not a sign of strength, it's a sign of weakness. They're trying to distance from what they're doing with respect to blowing up the deficit, giving all of their money away to the donors, trying to distract from the Epstein files. That's what all these news cycles are for. He said that he was going to attack the enemy within, which includes leftists, anybody who didn't vote for him, blue cities like Minneapolis, like Boston, like New York City, like Detroit, places that are shining examples of communities that are diverse, that live together, that are economic centers, that show as a demonstrable proof that we don't have to be afraid of people who look different, of people who sound different. It can be scary times right now. Make sure to spend some time with community, not just with scary stuff on social media or people who are going to tell you that nothing you can do can be worthwhile. Minneapolis is standing together and they're striking and they're chanting and they're doing community aid. You can help them out. Standwithminnesota.com. You can find a lot of ways to help them and most importantly to learn from them, because if you're in a blue city, a blue state, ICE is going to be coming for you, not to spread fear or anything like that, but they've stated that they want to come after everybody. In my city, we're finding out that they're getting a lot more vehicles delivered, so they can start doing a lot more raids. And it's 100% true that the people who are standing up now are largely people who are not standing up when Obama's ICE was deporting a record number of immigrants who were black and brown, but they weren't attacking citizens. They weren't attacking white people. It's true. These are all things that have been going on outside of the nation and within the nation to people who look different. And now that it's when it was Renee Good, there were a lot of people who were saying, okay, but she's a woman, she's a lesbian, couldn't happen to me. And then they see with Alex Preddy, oh shit, he's a nurse, he works at the VA, he spends every day helping veterans, he's a man, he's a guy who is carrying a concealed carry with a permit. That could be me. And we see now a more than 50% of people who have an opinion saying that they want to abolish ICE. We have the administration, the regime, saying, Lockjaw Bovino, we're actually getting rid of you. We see Kristi Noem backtracking on the statements about Preddy being a terrorist and saying, okay, actually, maybe these weren't so great. We're going to look into these things. So all of their bravado, all of their threats, all of their violence, these are the reactions of a very weak administration. They have a lot of power, but they have a lot of instability. And don't make it easy for them. Even if they're not following the law, make them break the law more and more explicitly, because that shows a lot more people how nakedly they want to push for total authoritarian control. And the truth is that we can fight back, and there's a hell of a lot more of us than there are of them. Find people in your community, talk to 15 of your neighbors, and you'll be ready when ICE comes. So thank you so much.
Thanks so much.